girls, and welcome to Growing Guitar. We have Lauv here. I love Lauv. Sounds the same also, pretty much. But yeah, I actually appreciate this artist, and he's done this song called Stay Together. A great song there, amongst many other great songs from Lauv. So this one builds upon 3 different chords, very easy, and we have this melody that we can build into the strumming, so that will be great. So let's start this one up with the capo here set on the 2nd fret, and with that we're gonna go over 3 different chords. So the first one will be G, so that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. The next chord will be C, so that is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. And the final chord, D, sounds like that, and it's played with open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. So there you have it, 3 very basic chords, G, C, and D. Alright, so we'll go over the melody here that is used for this song, and then we're gonna look at the chord progression and the strumming, alright? So first it starts here with the verse, and the chord progression, we can mention it already. It's G, kind of 4 times. I will explain what that means, and then C 4 times. That is a short chord progression, G4, C4, and you're gonna play that for 3 rounds here in the first verse. So now I mentioned the melody, and I'm gonna play the melody for you. First the G part and then the C part. So we'll start with the G part first. So the melody goes like this. That is the first half of the G part, and the second half will be. So that is the G part in total, kind of 2 rounds, and you can build in this into a strumming pattern. But first, let's go over the notes and where to find them. So the first 4 notes, it's all about 4 notes at a time, okay? So you're gonna play on the 3rd fret E string. You're gonna play that for 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're gonna play an open B string 4 times. And then comes the 2nd G string 4 times. And then the open G string 4 times. So that's the first half of the G part. So okay, the second half starts in the same way. So 3rd fret E string 4 times, then open B string 4 times, and here comes the 3rd fret B string 4 times, and it ends with the 2nd fret G string 4 times. Okay, so there you have the full G part, 1st and 2nd round. So it goes like this. Okay, and that will make up 4 strumming rounds, and we're gonna look at that soon. But now let's go over to the C part, and it's about 2 rounds there as well. So the first, we can actually play both 2 rounds. It sounds like this. So it starts with A string, 3rd fret for 4 times. Then you continue with open B string 4 times. Then 2nd G string 4 times. and open G string 4 times. So that was the first half, and if you notice there, it starts in the same way as the G part. The only difference here is the bass string, where you start and it's based upon a C, and that's the reason for the 3rd fret A string. All right, so the second half will be starting in the same way, 3rd fret A string 4 times, then open B 4 times, then 2nd G string 4 times, and then you go up to the 2nd A string, the bass here, 4 times. Sorry. There you have it. So that is the full C part. So it's pretty similar to the G part there, a little bit different with the bass strings and the ending there. Otherwise, it's the same notes and melody here. So that is how the melody goes. Okay, now we have a challenge to build in this into a strumming pattern. And one strumming pattern will be down, up, clap, up, down, up. So you pretty much work with down, up all the time, except from the clap, which replace 1 down, and then you just continue with up, down, up. Okay, so if we take the G here, it's the first chord. With the strumming, it will be down, up, clap, up, down, up. That is 1 round. Okay, so down, up, clap, up, down, up. Okay, so now we will translate this into the melody and bring that one in. And that means that at some parts you're gonna skip 1 note and replace that with a clap, because it's hard to pick that note and clap in the same time. So you have to skip 1 note. So to build in this one into a strumming, you need to work with short downs and up to really get the right notes there, to emphasize them. If you want to do that, you don't have to. It's just a way of playing if you want to incorporate this melody. So that will be the first on the G string here, sorry, the E string, the G chord. It will be 4 times on the 3rd fret E string, so down, up, and then comes a clap there. So that means the first open B string here is replaced with the clap, and then you play up, down, up for the next open B strings there. So that will be like this if we try to play a little bit slower. Okay. And then you continue with the 2nd G string and replace the open G string. First one with a clap, and up, down, up on the open G. So slowly like this. That's the first part, and the second part still in G string, G chord, sorry. And then you go to C and play. That is how it sounds. Okay, a bit different if you're not used to playing this way, but think like this. Stick with the strumming pattern, down, up, clap, up, down, up, and get as many notes as possible with this strumming here, and you will, yeah, it will be good, because you will get many notes, and that will be at least something to it. If you don't want to play this melody, just make it easy for yourself. Play straight G for 4 rounds. So down, up, clap, up, down, up, clap, up, down, or the melody. So this chord progression, G and C, you're going to play that for 3 rounds like I mentioned, and that will take us to the chorus. Now the chorus, you will just play the strumming. That is the thing I recommend for this. And you will play the chord progression G, 4 strumming rounds, the same strumming, C, 3 rounds, and then D, 1 round. So this is where the D comes in. So 1 round of this chord progression G, 4, C, 3, D1 sounds like this. And then you just continue. You're gonna play for 2 rounds this chord progression. That's G here and C. Takes us to the second verse, and now everything is pretty much repetition. This one is the same way as the first verse, but you play only 2 rounds now instead of 3 rounds, so it's a little bit shorter. 2 rounds of the G, C, and then you will play the last second chorus. It's played in the same way as the first one we just looked at, and then you end with the outro, and that will be played and just G and C for 4 times G and 4 times C strumming, and that's it. So yeah, that pretty much covers Lauv's Stay Together, and that's important, guys. Gordon guitar family, we stick together, we stay together. So that's my mission, to gather everybody around this channel. It's great. So interact with me. Feel free to leave a comment. Perhaps you have a wish for songs on Wednesday, which I plan to release. Sometimes, like for next Wednesday, I plan to release at least 2 songs. So we'll amp up this a little bit and see what we can do about it. So yeah, feel free. Perhaps it's your song. So till next time, guys, like always, play tuned.